Paul Ryan isn't done making an ass of himself yet. Listen to him talk about free school lunches, and listen to what he's heavily implying here.
What they're offering people is a full stomach and an empty soul. The American people want more than that. You know, this reminds me of a story I heard from Eloise Anderson. She serves in the cabinet of my buddy, Governor Scott Walker. She once met a young boy from a very poor family, and every day at school, he would get a free lunch from a government program. He told Eloise he didn't want a free lunch. He wanted his own lunch, one in a brown paper bag, just like the other kids. He wanted one, he said, because he knew a kid with a brown paper bag had someone who cared for him. This is what the left does not understand.
Your parents care about you if they pack you a brown paper bag. If you're from a poor family and you get free lunches, or your mom works 2 jobs and she doesn't have time to make you lunch, well, that's sad, and your parents don't care about you, do they? I mean, he's not even trying to be a douche weasel there, but he just is, because that's his personality. No, but look at how he views poor people. He's explaining to you how he views you. Like, oh, you can't pack your own kid's lunch and buy all the things and put it together and give it to him and pay the money for it? You can't do that? Oh, you actually want your tax dollars to go towards something like food for your kid while they're at school? Well, I mean, you must be some sort of moocher. You must be lazy. You must not even care about your kids if you don't pack them lunch. He knows nothing about the realities of life that a lot of people face, if not most people. I mean, most people, because 76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Isn't that crazy? So most people are out there working 2 jobs or busting their ass at 1 job, and they have no free time, and they're already, pinching their pennies, and they can't afford their mortgage, or they can't afford to put food in everybody's stomach, and they have to go to the government for some sort of supplemental aid. And meanwhile, this asshole comes around and he's adding insult to injury. You're already hurting. And then he comes up there and he says, well, you don't care about your kids if you don't pack them a lunch. What is that? And he also says, what was it at the beginning? Democrats want you to have a full stomach and an empty soul. Again, I don't even know what that means. Like, they try to come up with these, like, stinging yet brilliant, grandiose comments and attacks about the Democrats, but they just fall flat. And they fall flat because they're so anti-reality. No, what everybody should want you to have? A full stomach. He's almost admitting, like, yeah, no, Republicans don't care if you eat or not. Republicans don't care if you have a full stomach or not. That's not really on our agenda.